Congressman Eric Swallwell resigning from Congress after claims of sexual abuse derail his bid for California's governor. How it's impacting an already chaotic race.
As our curiosity about space only deepened this past week, we now welcome you to International Dark Sky Week. We'll tell you what it means for the night sky.
We have it confirmed. Las Quattro Milpas is reopening with a new location in Barrio Logan. We hear from the owners about the menu, the prices, and will it still be cash only?
More than 2 feet of fresh snow has fallen at Mammoth Mountain. What this means for the resort in California's snowpack.
A local farmers market has made it their mission to eliminate this plastic waste from our environment. Details on how coming up.
Democratic Congressman Eric Swallwell is resigning from Congress hours after dropping out of the race for California's next governor amid multiple allegations of sexual abuse and misconduct. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Anna Laurel. The 7-term Democrat suspended his gubernatorial campaign after pushing back last week against what he said are false allegations.
These allegations of sexual assault are flat false. They're absolutely false. They did not happen. They have never happened. And I will fight them with everything that I have.
4 women have come forward claiming serious accusations of sexual misconduct, including a former staffer who says the congressman forced her to have sex with him in a New York hotel room in 2024 after a night of drinking. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office is investigating and asks anyone with knowledge of the accusations to come forward.
We reached out to Governor Gavin Newsom's office, which told us it is reviewing the matter. And in a separate statement, Governor Newsom, who is termed out, said, quote, "As we continue to learn more about these allegations from multiple sources, they are deeply troubling and must be taken seriously."
Well, Swalwell's departure from the race comes less than a month before mail ballots go out to primary election voters.
The move causing disarray among California Democrats as he was considered their leading candidate. News 8 State Matters political reporter Jenny Ha has more on what this means for the governor's race.
The implications of Swallwell's resignation are massive and spark questions of a potential special election in California to fill that vacancy. The resignation comes just a day after Swallwell suspended his campaign for governor amid those sexual assault allegations.
They were quick to realize that this is a cancer that just sort of goes on and on and on. I think it was obvious right off the bat that he could not survive this.
Back-to-back candidate chaos surrounding Eric Swallwell as he in less than 24 hours announced his resignation from Congress and the suspension of his campaign for governor amid serious allegations of sexual assault. Swallwell has denied any wrongdoing. The crowded Democratic gubernatorial field now down to 7 leading candidates. The big question, to which candidate or candidates will these Swallwell voters go?
Do they go to one of the front runners, Katie Porter or Tom Steyer, or do they go to someone else like Javier Becerra or Thea Ragosa or one of the other candidates? We don't know yet.
Well, somebody needs to step out of the box and do something different. And not something different in the way that Eric Swallwell was doing something different. They need to do something different positively.
Political experts floating 3 Democratic names to replace Swallwell as the leading Democratic candidate: Tom Steyer, Katie Porter, and Matt Mahan.
To me, as a registered lifelong Democrat, it's a little boring. There are a lot of people running for second place right now.
Tom Steyer, who's got unlimited bank account. Katie Porter, the prominent female on the ticket. Mahan brings some bona fides that the others don't.
Candidates seizing the moment to elevate their own campaigns, with the race of 7 Democrats and 2 Republicans still without a clear frontrunner. We asked San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan directly. Steyer was unavailable for an interview. We did not hear back from Porter.
How does the Swallwell dropping out change the dynamics of the gubernatorial race, in your opinion?
I think this race is more open than ever. I jumped in just 2 months ago because I didn't see anyone in this field.
Your late entry, is this your chance to make up for that?
Well, Jenny, I'm working 24/7.
The lack of Democratic consolidation highlighted even more as rumors of former Vice President Kamala Harris running as a write-in candidate surfaced. Harris had already declined to run. When asked about the potential, her campaign provided an indirect no.
I think she'd be a shoo-in.
That kind of campaign is extraordinarily difficult, if not almost impossible to do on a statewide level.
On the Republican side, the party Party also failed to endorse either Steve Hilton or Chad Bianco ahead of the primary.
The lack of consolidation in the Republican Party is actually good for the party in that there's a potential for both Republican candidates to make it to the runoff.
Because I think a Republican's going to occupy the number 1 slot, and then you're going to have a Democrat in the number 2 slot, and then, of course, that likely flips in November.
Again, the big question for Democrats now is where do the Swallwell votes go? Voters will need to pay attention as Swallwell's name remains on the June primary ballot. Political experts also note they're hearing and seeing more of Javier Becerra's name being floated and that he could be that dark horse candidate. Jenny He, News 8.
Now, all this with Swallwell comes as Texas GOP Congressman Tony Gonzalez announced he will retire from Congress as he faces bipartisan calls to expel him. Gonzalez has been under intense investigation by the House Ethics Committee for having a relationship with a former senior aide who later died by suicide.
There's a new push tonight to revitalize downtown San Diego by making it easier to build high-rise housing. A new proposed state bill would create a special transit zone that would speed up approvals for dense housing and provide state-backed loans to help projects move forward. Leaders say the goal is to fill empty storefronts and bring more people downtown.
Our downtowns currently have really been built in so many ways around bringing people in for the 9 to 5, and we need to start to think about it as places that people are going to be 24 hours because they're going to live here.
If passed, the bill could help transform areas like the C Street corridor and spur redevelopment at sites like Horton Plaza.
Our recent mission to the moon may be complete, but you will want to keep your eye on the sky this week.
It's International Dark Sky Week, a reminder to look up. News 8's Jenny Day joins us live with more on what we can expect from the darkest nights ahead. Jenny.
Yeah, some of our darkest nights are happening this week, literally. So this new moon, which often means no moon, is coinciding with this unique meteor shower. So great stargazing and then also an opportunity to take action and protect our night sky.
And liftoff.
The Artemis 2 lunar flyby mission just captivated the nation. Now all around the world, the darkest of night skies are happening this week. And we're all encouraged to step outside and discover what's above.
What they have done, for humankind is just nothing short of miraculous.
International Dark Sky Week is a global celestial celebration happening right now because it combines the Lyrids meteor shower and the new moon. Shooting stars, Venus and Jupiter all will be visible with the naked eye.
Some of the flashlights now have a red light feature. The red wavelength does not disturb your night vision because it takes about 20 minutes for your night vision to kick in and as long as 40.
Borrego Springs and Julian are already designated dark sky zones, so will provide the best views. The majority of us in the city live beneath a dome of sky glow, so this week also provides a lesson on light pollution.
We learn to be water wise. We can learn to light wisely. So bad lighting habits, it's unshielded, poorly aimed, too bright, too white, on all night. This can be both a good light or a bad light, and it's the same fixture.
Valley Center, Fallbrook, and Mount Laguna are also looking to become designated dark sky communities. Mission Trails Regional Park is aiming to be California's first urban night sky place.
I just love the experience of peace and tranquility at nighttime.
Kathy says the city of San Diego actually has a good lighting ordinance. It's just not often enforced. They are installing softer, climate-friendly streetlights, and you can do the same to see more from your own backyard.
You think of Flagstaff, the first dark sky community in the world, and you could see the Milky Way galaxy in the parking lot of a big box store. So it is possible.
Yeah, it is possible, and I'll put this full list on CBS8.com, but there are several star parties and then also great educational opportunities all happening this week for International Dark Sky Week. So that starts tonight in Borrego Springs. Also, the San Diego Astronomy Association will be in Scripps Ranch, the Julian Library, the Santa Ysabel Nature Center, Palomar Observatory, so many things that I will put again on our website where you can learn more. So yeah, give it a shot tonight, see what you see, and peak timing for that meteor shower will be next Tuesday. Live on top of Mount Helix, Jenny Day, News 8.
Thanks, Jenny. Nothing like the sky when you're away from all those sources of lights to look up. It's amazing.
To see a meteor shower would be
awesome.
awesome.
Fall up toward the stars. All right, some exciting news for fans of Las Quattro Milpas after financial issues forced its original location to close last year.
The family-run business is known for its homemade tortillas, chorizo con huevo, and tasty tacos. And tonight it confirmed, News 8, it is opening a new location. Steve Price joins us live from Barrio Logan with all the details. Steve?
Anna and Carlo, just hearing you guys talk about the food is making me hungry. I mean, this place is a tradition that's been around since the 1930s, and the rumors about a new location opening started a couple of weeks ago when the signs started going up at a location that's just a couple of blocks from the original location. Well, today we can confirm it's true. A new restaurant is opening up, and we have answers to a bunch of your questions. For more than 90 years, Las Quattro Milpas had a simple recipe for success. Good food, cooked by great people, served at affordable prices. So when the beloved Barrio Logan restaurant closed its doors last year, it seemed like it was the end of an era. But now it turns out they've been cooking up plans for a new restaurant less than 2 blocks away at the Mercado del Barrio complex. Is it true? Is Las Quattro Milpas coming here?
Yes, we are. Everything's going to be the same recipes. We're the same family, same team, so we're very happy.
Nadia Studio gave us a sneak peek inside, showing us some of the items they brought over from the old location, including the yellow picnic tables. This new spot is a lot smaller, but Nadia says the trade-off for the location made sense.
We wanted to stay in the neighborhood, and this was the best option for us in the neighborhood.
Unfortunately, you'll notice another change too. Prices at this new location will be slightly higher.
A little bit, yes. Our prices have to be modified to the cost of everything. I mean, right now, everything, we've been doing a lot of research on the prices, and everything is more expensive.
And we've confirmed another change. You don't have to bring change. Is it still cash only?
No. We're going to take cards, credit cards, everything. We're upgrading all our systems.
Nadi says the moment the signs went up, customers started asking if they're open. You can definitely feel the excitement building.
Awesome, man. I mean, it's a staple here in San Diego, right? Food's amazing, people are nice.
The Las Quattro Milpas crew says it's that response from customers that convinced them to reopen. They don't have an exact date yet because they're waiting on a few inspections, but they're hoping it'll be before the end of the month.
We are really excited. We are so blessed.
And I'll tell you, just talking to Nadi for a few minutes, you could really feel how important community is to him, which is why Anna and Carlo, it's not surprising, they are asking customers, longtime customers, hey, if you have any pictures of yourself in the old location, bring them to us here in the new location and we'll put them up on the wall. We want to really celebrate all we have built over the decades. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Oh, that's fine.
Love it. Thanks, Steve. Okay, if you're suffering from allergies, you're not alone.
Yeah, we're sharing what doctors say you can do to better manage your symptoms still ahead. Plus, what hundreds of the biggest names in Hollywood are calling for tonight as they speak out against the Warner Brothers Paramount merger.
And what back-to-back spring storms mean for ski season and California's snowpack.